Hello everybody, the Lorax here, and welcome back to another Animal Crossing New Horizons related video. Or I should say, this is technically the first video that's not actually me playing Animal Crossing, but I'm talking about Animal Crossing. Now, what I wanted to do is actually rate and rank every single villager in Animal Crossing New Horizons. And I'm not including the special characters such as the Nook brothers, Tom Nook, Isabelle, Celeste, Blathers. I'm not rating those. I am rating the villagers who can actually live on your island and have a house. Okay, so the villagers that you can invite. I am rating them. Now I'm going to be rating them by species. I'm going to be splitting up this large series into 7 different videos. That way I can talk about 5 different species per video. So in this video we are going to be talking about the alligators, the anteaters, the bears, the birds, like the generic birds, and the bull villagers. Okay, so let's start with the alligators. Now I'm just going to read them out. We are going to be talking about Alfonso, Ali, Boots, Del, Drago, Gale, and Sly. So there are only 7 of them. So we're going to be talking about Alfonso first. Alfonso, he is a lazy alligator with the play hobby. Now, in fact, he's actually one of my favorite alligator villagers. Just when you look at him, he has a very chill vibe. He just looks very relaxed. Well, of course, he's lazy, so he's supposed to be laid back and just all chill and whatever. So, yeah, he's just very chill, and his catchphrase is, "It's a me." So, obviously, there is a Mario reference there. Now, I do really like his design. I do like the little circles that he has going on his face. I like those circles, and also because he has the play hobby, that means he's going to be running around your town frequently if you have him on your island. You ever see your villagers that are just Naruto running like there's no tomorrow? Yeah, you're gonna see him doing that. That's if he's on your island. You're gonna be seeing him doing that. I do really like Alfonso. I don't have him on my island because I'm not really interested in having an alligator villager, but I do really like Alfonso. Okay, so the next one is Ali. She is a snooty alligator with a fashion hobby. So if you have her in your town, she's just going to be carrying around a purse a lot. She'll have a purse. She'll just be dressed very fashionably. Yeah, she'll be dressed very fashionably. Now her catchphrase is "Grah." Graagh. I don't really know what that's about. I think she's just supposed to be growling at you. Do alligators even growl? I don't know. I actually don't even know if they growl or not. Now, when you look at her, I do like her color scheme. The color palette is very good, but when you look at her mouth, I don't really know what's going on with her lips. Like, I don't know, are her lips just that tiny? I don't really know what's going on there. So the design is a little bit weird, to say the least, but I do really like her color scheme. Now, because she is a snooty villager, I would enjoy having her on my island because I just love snooty villagers. They're very classy. Yes, they can have scathing remarks from time to time, but they are very classy villagers, and I do really like that. So next we have Boots. Boots is a jock alligator, of course, and he has the play hobby. So just like Alfonso, he's going to be running around. He'll be Naruto running around like no tomorrow. Now, when you look at his design, it's very basic. He looks just like a regular alligator. Of course, alligators don't wear clothes, but he looks like a regular alligator, and it's just a pretty generic design. Very generic design, but you can't go wrong with it. It's a pretty cool design too. It's just very generic. There's nothing wrong with the design whatsoever, in my opinion. But he is a jock villager, so he would be rated low on my list because I don't really like the jock villagers. All they do is talk about working out. Nothing but working out. But when you think about it, in real life, in real human life, everybody who works out, they have other interests. They don't just talk about working out all the time. So this is very unrealistic. very unrealistic. So yeah, jock villagers, they're really low on my list. Next we have Dell. Okay, oh, let's actually go back to Boots. His catchphrase is Munchie. Pretty cute. I actually like that. Munchie. Okay, next we have Dell. Dell is a cranky alligator with the fitness hobby. It's really weird because he's not a jock villager, yet he has the fitness hobby. So he will still act like a cranky villager, but because he has the fitness hobby, he will be working out all of the time. Now, when you look at his design, I don't really know what is going on there. Like, does he look like a train or something? Like, he has those windows on the side of his head. It's really weird. Color scheme isn't bad. I like the color scheme, but just the design is weird. Like, he has those... honestly, they look like train windows. And his eyes, what is going on with his eyes? So yeah, I would probably rank him low, just because I don't really know what's going on with his design. I find it overall creepy. Like, is he even a real animal? I don't know, but his catchphrase is grunk, so that's interesting. Next, we have Drago. Everybody knows about Drago, who is a lazy alligator, and of course, he's supposed to be a dragon. He's designed after a dragon. Now, I really do like his design because he is actually the most unique alligator there is. Because he's technically not an alligator, he is a dragon, and he's designed to be a dragon. It's pretty cool, because you can see the... like, I don't know what to call it, but like the little scales and stuff behind his head. He has scales and horns and... yeah, okay, sorry, that sounded weird. Now, he has the nature hobby, so if you have him in your town, he will be seen watering flowers a lot. And oftentimes, he will be standing beside flowers, or doesn't have to be a flower, but it could be like a bug or a fish that you left out in a tank or a cage, and he'll just be reading a book. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. I really do like Drago. And his catchphrase is burn with 3 R's. Yeah, sounds like a dragon to me. Next we have Gale. Aww. So we have Gale, who is a normal alligator with the nature hobby. So once again, she will be watering flowers, just like Drago up above. Now, what's very unique about her design is she is completely pink. She is a completely pink alligator. She has a heart on her face. Honestly, she is so cute. She is one of my favorite alligators as well. And her catchphrase is snacky. So cute. I used to have her on my island, and one day she asked to leave. I was very hesitant, but I remembered my sister didn't have all of her villagers yet, so I gave her Gale. Now I can visit her anytime I want, and I'm happy about it. I love Gale. She's great. She's great. If you see her on an island, invite her. Next we have Sly. Sly, it's not 2 syllables. Sly. Yes, we have Sly, and just as his name suggests, he is supposed to be like a camouflaged alligator. Yeah, camouflaged alligator, you could say. Now, he is a jock, so yeah, jocks. But he does have the play hobby, so just like Alfonso, and there was another one, Alfonso and Boots, up above, he will be running around like no tomorrow. Which is okay, nothing wrong with that. Honestly, I think that's cute, better than them working out all the time. Yeah. Now, his catchphrase is hoorah. Hoorah. Oh my goodness, that just reminds me of grade 9 English when we were reading Watership Down, you know, the book about the rabbits and stuff. So basically there's a main character called Hazelraw, and my teacher would always go like, hoorah, and we would respond with, Hazelraw! Yeah, so that's what I got when I saw hoorah. Design-wise, pretty cool too. He's camouflaged, can't go wrong with that. And because he has the play hobby, also can't go wrong with that. I like the play hobby because they just run around. Now, if I'm going to rank all of the alligators in terms of best to worst, in my opinion, this is completely subjective. If it differs from yours, which it most likely will, it doesn't mean that yours is wrong. It just means we're different. Okay, number 1 to 7 goes Gale, Alfonso, Drago, Ali, Boots, Sly, and Del. And of course, I was always going to put the jocks and crankies at the bottom because, yeah. Okay, so next we have the anteaters. Oh, the anteaters. So, there are a few of them as well, and I'm going to read them out. There are Annabelle, Annalisa, Antonio, Cyrano, Olaf, Pango, and Snooty. So, we're going to start with Annabelle. Now, Annabelle is peppy with the fashion hobby, so just like Ali in the Alligators, she's going to be walking around with a purse and all of that fun stuff for a long time. Now, she's not actually supposed to be an anteater. She's supposed to be a pangolin. She's designed after a pangolin, so that's already very unique. And she does have the peppy personality, so she's going to be a pop star wannabe. She'll be very friendly, very outgoing, and oftentimes she will overreact to things. You catch her and she'll be all like, "Oh my gosh, hi!" blah 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 blah. Like she's going to be very out there, very in your face. Say the least, very in your face. But design-wise, I really do like her design. I like her color scheme, and yeah, because she's a pangolin, she's also very unique. And her catchphrase is "Snorty." So the next one is Annalisa. Oh, I love Annalisa. Her design is pretty cool. Anyways, she's normal. You can never go wrong with the normals. They're just so great. They're so great to have on your island. Having the nature hobby, she's just going to water flowers all the time and read up on them. And I do like her design. Like when you look at her, you get a very oriental feel. And her catchphrase is "Gumdrop." That's cute. Next, we have Antonio. Antonio is a jock. And he has the fitness hobby, so he's gonna be working out like no tomorrow. Honestly, jocks with the fitness hobby, they're the worst. They are the worst. They never stop talking about working out, and they're always working out. And they get mad when others don't agree with their love of working out. So, yeah, anyways, there's that. But when you look at his design, I like the color scheme. Not bad, actually. I like the color scheme. I like the contrast with the black and the white. It's great. It's great. Design-wise, he is great. Personality? No. And his catchphrase is "honk," which is basically half of Pietro's catchphrase, which is "honk honk." I don't know why his phrase is "honk," but it is. Okay, next one is Cyrano. Cyrano is cranky, and he has the education hobby. To this day, I still don't really know what the education hobby does. If anyone knows, please let me know. Please let me know because I don't know. Now, Cyrano's catchphrase is "achoo," so he sneezes a lot. If that's not a reason to keep him away from your town, then I don't know what is a reason to keep him away. Design-wise, I do like that he's blue, and the shirt's pretty cool. It's like he's wearing a karate shirt with a black belt. Actually, I don't even think I own a shirt like that. Do I? I don't know. But I do like the blue. The face, kind of interesting, but overall, like, nah, I wouldn't really have him in my town. Now we have Olaf, who is the smug anteater with the education hobby. Now, I love the smug personality. The smug personality is my favorite in the game. It is my absolute favorite. So, of course, I'm going to be putting Olaf at the top. You already know that. But it is my absolute favorite. Now, when you look at Olaf, you kind of want to think actor. Theatrical person. Actor/theatrical person, which is just funny because when you think of a series of unfortunate events, Count Olaf was an actor. A very bad one at that, but he was an actor. So I don't know if they designed him after Count Olaf, that would be funny. That would be quite funny. But design-wise, I do really like his design, and because he's smug, he's great. He's great. And his catchphrase is Wiffa. Whatever that means. Now we have Pango. It's funny because you would think Pango is supposed to be the pangolin because of her name. There's Pango and Pangolin, but whatever. Pango is not the pangolin. That's Annabelle. Now, Pango is peppy, so she's also a pop star wannabe. Very in your face. She has the fashion hobby, so she'll be carrying around purses, dressing all fancy. Just like when you look at her, poster, it's like she's wearing a palatial dress. Palatial? Is that how it's pronounced? The palatial dress. I do really like her color scheme. Green, bluish, purple. It's a very nice color scheme. It's very contrasting, and I really enjoy it. I really like it there. And her catchphrase is snoof. Or should I say snoof? There are 5 O's. S-N, 5 O's, F. Next is Snooty. Snooty. Funny because her personality is snooty and her name is Snooty. Of course. Why don't you just name her after her personality? It's great. Anyways, she's a snooty anteater with an education hobby. Still don't really know what they do, but they do something. Now, she does have the snooty personality, so I do like her for that. I really like the snooties because they're very classy. Design wise, she doesn't look like she's classy. She just looks like she's insulting you behind your back. And her catchphrase is sniff. Pretty interesting. Now I'm going to be ranking the anteaters from number 1 through 7, best to worst, in my opinion. And I have Olaf, Annalisa, Pango, Annabelle, Snooty, Antonio, Cyrano. Okay, so next we have the bears, and I'm going to be reading them out. We have Beardo, or is it Beardo? Because he has a beard, or no, that's just a big mustache, but he's a bear, so is it Beardo or Beardo? I don't know, it's one of them. Charlize, Chow, Kurt, Grizzly, Groucho, Ike, Klaus, Megan, Nate, Paula, Pinky, Teddy, Tutu, and Ursula. Okay, let's go back to the top. So we have Beardo, or whatever. I'm just gonna say Beardo. Or Beardo, I'll say Beardo. So Beardo, we have Beardo. He is a smug villager, so of course, yes, smug villagers are where it's at. So smug villagers, education hobby, still don't know what he does. Is he a teacher? Is he aspiring to be a teacher? Someone let me know. Design wise, very interesting because you can see a lot of facial hair, but then when you look under his tweed jacket, there's also more facial hair. Why am I saying facial hair? Why would there be facial hair on the part that's not his face? That's not facial hair. But there's more hair below his tweed jacket, so I don't really know what that's about. It's kind of disturbing. But smug villager, I like that. And his catchphrase is whiskers. Okay, whiskers. Now we have Charlize, who is actually the first sisterly villager of my list. Now, yeah, she's sisterly, so she's gonna have a lot of attitude from time to time, but deep down she really does care about you. And she is actually very nice if you don't talk to her multiple times in a day, or else she'll be like, "You again? Is this island not big enough for the both of us? Do we need a bigger island?" Ugh. Because the catchphrase is ugh. E-U-R-G-H. U-R-G-H. Ugh. And she has a fitness hobby, so she's just gonna be working out all the time. So yeah, there's that. But then when you look at her design, she's green. I don't know what kind of hair is going on her head, but yeah, she's green. I don't really like the look of the green on her. If she weren't green, if she were some other color like blue, yeah, maybe. But the green, Next, Ew. Ew. Next we have Chow. Chow, one of the many cranky villagers that are bears. I don't know why there are so many cranky bears, but one of the cranky bears. And he has the fitness hobby, so he's working out all the time too. Ugh. Ew. Don't get me wrong. I like exercising, but do other things than just working out. You have other interests, don't you? So there's that. His catchphrase is "Ayya! Ayya!" I don't know, is he kicking something? When you look at this poster, it looks like he could be kicking something. But yeah, design-wise, no. I know he's supposed to be a panda, but no. No, he's creepy. I don't like his eyes. I don't like his teeth. The only thing I like is that he's wearing a kung fu tee. Next, we have Kurt. Kurt is another cranky bear. Nature hobby, so he waters flowers and he reads up on them. Kurt, when you look at his design, it's not bad. Actually, not bad. I don't really enjoy the bandages that are over his eyes. Not over his eyes, but just above his eyes. I don't really enjoy it. But otherwise, I do like his design. It's not bad, because there are a lot of worse designs out there. And his catchphrase is fuzzball. That's just funny, okay? Fuzzball. You have a cranky villager and he says fuzzball. That's the best. Next, we have Grizzly. Grizzly is cranky again with the education hobby. Still don't know what that is. And his catchphrase is grrr. Grrr. Pretty stereotypical for a bear. Stereotypical. Pretty typical for a bear. It's not a stereotype. They do growl. They do growl. It's not a stereotype. So, catchphrase, pretty generic. Design, I actually do really like Grizzly. I like his color scheme, like, because, you know, he's a grizzly bear. I do like his color scheme, and I like that he's wearing a red flannel shirt. I do like that. I do like that. Ew. Next we have Groucho. If he's not the epitome of cranky bears, then I don't know what is. But yeah, he's cranky. I like that he's blue. But he just looks really mad. He looks really mad, but he does have the music hobby, so he will sing a lot. I like that. I'm a musician myself, so if you are a musician and you would just want to sing in my village, yes, by all means. So if I were to have a bear in my town that's cranky, it would probably be Groucho just because he sings, but I do really like Grizzly. And his catchphrase is grumble. Next we have Ike, another cranky bear. Like I said, there are too many cranky bears. And he has the nature hobby, so he waters flowers. Ike, I don't like his design at all. The eyes look like he just doesn't give a shit about anything anymore. And his catchphrase is roadie. Whatever. We have Klaus. Klaus has the smug personality, which is great, of course. And what I find really funny about this is he looks like he's from ancient Greece, yet he has a German name, and his catchphrase is Strudel, which is also German. Strudel. Yeah. And he has the education hobby. Don't really know what that is yet. Design wise, I do really like that he's from ancient Greece. I do like him. A lot of people hate him and find him creepy, but then again, his house is literally a bathroom. It's a giant bathroom. That's what his house is. It's fine. If he wants that, that's fine. That's fine. But he is smug, so of course I like him. Next we have Megan. Megan is actually one of the new 8 villagers added to New Horizons, which means she doesn't have an amiibo card. She is normal, and once again, you can't go wrong with normal. She has the nature hobby, so she waters flowers and she likes to read up on them. Design wise, she is pink. It's a lovely pinkish color What I don't like is that her mouth is all the way to the side. So it's like she's smiling like... I don't know. I don't really like that. It disturbs me a bit. But other than that, I do really like her. I do. And her catchphrase is Sunday. Sunday. That's cute. Next we have Nate. Nate is lazy with the play hobby, so he likes to run around like no tomorrow, and his catchphrase is yawn. If that doesn't scream lazy, then I don't know what does. Design wise, no, I don't like the design. I like the sweater. No, other than that, I don't really like it. I don't really like him, but because he's lazy, I would put him up there, but I don't really like the design. He just looks very... I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's hard to describe, but I really don't like the design. It's kind of disturbing to me. But if I were to have a bear in my town, I would take him over any of the other crankies because lazies are awesome, but smugs are the best. Next we have Paula. Paula is another sisterly villager with a fitness hobby, so she works out a lot. Her catchphrase is yodele, so she likes to yodel. If she likes to yodel, why didn't they give her a music hobby? Why didn't they give her a music hobby with mountain song being played in the background? Because that would totally fit her. But yeah, because she's the fitness hobby, don't really like her for that. Design, she's kind of cute, but not really. There are a lot of people who say she's super ugly. I can see that, but I wouldn't say she's the ugliest, because there are definitely uglier villagers, but she's not the prettiest either. But she is kind of cute in her own way, I will say that. Next we have Pinky. Pinky is peppy, so she's just gonna be all in your face, and she's a wannabe pop star. Fashion hobby, so she'll be carrying around a purse and wearing fancy clothes and all of that. And her catchphrase is wah. Design wise, she's a panda. She's definitely a female panda. I like the design. I like it. It's not bad actually. I do enjoy her design. I really enjoyed the pink circles around her eyes. Her mouth is interesting. Her mouth reminds me of Judy's in a way, when Judy is surprised or something and then she has that squiggle on her mouth. Reminds me of that. Also reminds me of Lolly's mouth. Definitely like Lolly's mouth. But because she's peppy, I would rank her higher just because she's friendly and she's not annoying. Well, I guess she's kind of annoying because peppy, but she's not like the crankies or the jocks. Yeah, I'm sorry. I hate the jocks. I will say that right now. I hate them. Next we have Teddy. He's a jock with a fitness hobby. The worst. Design-wise, he is so cute. He's a little orange... Not little. He's an orange bear. I don't know what's going on with his eyebrows. Why are they so big and rectangular? But they are what they are. And his catchphrase is Groof. Cute. But he's jock and fitness. No. Never, ever, ever coming to my town because no. Then we have Tutu. Tutu is peppy with a fashion hobby, so you know, purses, fancy clothes, and all of that. And her catchphrase is Twinkles. I enjoy that. I can get behind that. What I find interesting about Tutu is that her eyes are very close together. It's kind of unnatural. But I do like Tutu. I've seen her in the campsite a few times, not a few times, once, and I've seen her on islands a few times while hunting. I like her. One of the bears I'd have on my island if I were to have a bear. Nothing wrong with her, I like her. I like her design too, but yeah, the eyes are just weird. Next we have Ursula. Ursula is another sisterly villager. She has the music hobby, so yay, that's a plus. I'm a musician. Yeah, we're gonna always go for the music people. And her catchphrase is Groomph. Groomph. I don't know what that is. And her design is alright. Pinkish, just like Megan. The freckles on the side, cute. The hair is kind of interesting. I don't really like the hair. But other than that, I don't really hate Ursula. I like Ursula. Now that was all the bears, and my rating for them are Beardo, Klaus, Nate, Megan, Pinky, Tutu, Ursula, Charlize, Paula, Teddy, Grizzly, Ike, Groucho, Kurt, Chow. Chow is ugly. I'm sorry. Of course I'm gonna put him at the bottom. So, next on our list are the bird villagers. Now, there are quite a few of them as well. I'll read them out. We have Admiral, Anchovy, Jacob, Jacques, Jay, Jitters, Lucha or Luca, I don't know, Midge, Peck, Piper, Robin, Sparrow, and Twiggy. So, let's start with Admiral. Admiral is our cranky bird with the nature hobby. I like the nature hobbyists. They like to water flowers, like I said already. Pretty cool. Admiral's design, I do like it. I do like his design. It's not bad. Not bad. I really like the green on his face with the little the orange cheeks, like the orange rosy cheeks. I do like that. Can't get wrong with that. And his catchphrase is aye aye. Kind of reminds me of aye aye, Captain, and you know how he's an admiral, it makes sense. Pretty cool. Next we have Anchovy. Lazy, and his catchphrase is chirp. Cute. That's very generic for a bird. And his hobby is play, so he runs around like no tomorrow. I do really enjoy Anchovy's design. He is actually very cute. I still don't really know why he has rectangular and big eyebrows, but they are what they are. It is what it is. Pretty cute though. It's a pretty cute bird. I do really enjoy him. Next we have Jacob. Another lazy bird, of course, with a nature hobby, so he waters flowers and stuff like that. And his catchphrase is, ya feel. Ya feel. I don't know what that's about, but okay. Design. There are better designed birds. There are. It's just weird because his eyes are very tiny and then his eyebrows are so far away from his eyes. It's very weird. Very weird. But personality-wise, he's up there. Next we have Jacques. Jacques is a smug bird. Of course, I'm talking about birds, and his hobby is music. Yes, the music. The music people are great. The musicians are great. I love them. So of course, I love Jacques, and he's smug. Of course, I'm gonna rank him high, and his catchphrase is French. It's zut alors. Funny. That's just so funny. But I do love Jacques just because he's smug. He has the music hobby and his catchphrase is French. Design. Pretty cool. I like his design. Purple, yellow beak. The eyes are kind of interesting, but I do like him. Now we can actually move to Jay. Jay is a jock with fitness hobby. Already the worst bird. Already. And his catchphrase is hey. Hey. Okay. Design wise, I do like that. I think he's supposed to be a blue jay. Or is he just supposed to be a jay? Something. Design wise, I do like it. I do like him for his design. He's blue, red, wearing a green shirt. I do like his design. Personality and hobby? No. Next we have Jitters. It's a jock with a fitness hobby. Once again, bad. His catchphrase is Bzert. Bzert. B-Z-Z-E-R-T. And his design? No. It looks like he has seen so many things in his life. Like, does he need psychotherapy or something? Does he need some counseling? He looks like he has seen so many things in his life. Either that or he's just extremely high. High on caffeine or something. Okay. Now we have Lucha or Luca. Smug villager. Yes. Catchphrase is caw. Okay. Caw. Okay. Hobby is fitness. Ugh. But he is smug, so that's great. That is great. That he's smug. Design, I do like how his whole body is red, but then his face is only white. I do like him a lot. I'm trying to think of what bird that reminds me of. I can't think of it on the top of my head, but there is a bird that he reminds me of. But I do like him just because he's smug. Next we have Midge. Midge is normal with the education hobby. Don't know what they do again. Design wise, like her design. She's very cute. She has like the little pinkish purplish head, and she has the spirals on her cheeks. I do like that. It's very cute. And her catchphrase is Tweedledee. Tweedledee. So cute. Next we have Peck, who is a jock. He does have the play hobby, so he likes to run around. That's fine. If he wants to run around, go ahead. You do you. It's great. Better than working out all the time. His catchphrase is crunch. Okay. Like doing crunches. You know, like when people are working out and they do crunches. Okay, yeah. Design, it's like he's like jitters. What's going on? Where are his eyes? Has he seen so many things that his eyes are just gone? A little creepy, honestly. Now we have Piper. Piper is peppy, so she's a wannabe pop star, and she has to play hobbies, so she will be seen running around your town like no tomorrow. Her design, I do like her. She's all white. Yeah, she's a completely white bird, and she likes wearing black shirts. There's really good contrast going on. I do really enjoy it. And her catchphrase is chickadee. Cute. Next we have Robin. Robin is a snooty bird, of course, and she has the fashion hobby, so purses, fancy clothes, and of course, she's a robin. She's supposed to be a robin. And her catchphrase is la-di-da. But I do like her design. Very cute. Bluish, orangish, purplish, whatever. Yeah, it's cute. Then we have Sparrow. Jock. He has to play hobby, so he likes to run around. That's adorable. Again. His design. I don't know what's going on with his eyes either. They're very piercing. Yeah, and his catchphrase is like whoa. What is that? Okay. Then we have Twiggy. Twiggy is a peppy bird. Of course, we're talking about birds with the fashion hobby, so fancy clothes and stuff like that. Again, she's a completely yellow bird, so she kind of reminds me of those little baby chickens. Little baby chickens, or there's another bird I'm thinking of, but I can't think of it right now either. And her catchphrase is cheapers. And now if I'm going to be ranking my favorite birds, from favorite to least favorite, I have Lucha or Luca, Jacques, Robin, Piper, Midge, Anchovy, Jacob, Twiggy, Jay, Sparrow, Peck, and Jitters. Now we're gonna go to the bulls, which are the last villagers on today's list. And I'm going to read them out. We have Angus, Coach, Rodeo or Rodeo, Stu, T-Bone, and Vic. So starting with Angus. His catchphrase is McMoo. He's cranky and he has fitness hobby. Now, the reason why he's called Angus is because of Angus beef burgers, and honestly, that's pathetic. I don't like that they're naming villagers after food. I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat meat, and that's part of the reason why I'm also very disturbed by that. But yeah, design-wise, honestly, I like him. I like his design. I like how he's wearing the flame red shirt. He does look like a regular bull. Like the color scheme looks like a regular bull. Nothing wrong. I like it. But he does have the fitness hobby, so ugh. Now we have Coach. Coach is a jock with the fitness hobby. Already bad. And his catchphrase is stubble. And what do we see on his face? Stubble. That's a very non-creative and uninspired catchphrase because he has stubble. So they decided, why don't we put his catchphrase as stubble? The very thing that's on his face. Okay, sure, do you. But design-wise, I don't like him because he has the stubble. It's very disturbing and unsettling. I don't like. Now we have Rodeo, or Rodeo, whatever you want to say. He's lazy with the fitness hobby. Once again, fitness hobby, no. He's lazy, so he's just gonna be chill, lazing around, being whatever, and his catchphrase is chaps. I actually really like him just because his eyes are glowing red. It's very creepy. He's a very creepy villager, and I like that about him. And the rest of him is just very dark. Not to say that dark equals creepy. No, that's not what I mean. It's just that because his eyes are glowing red, it just has a much bigger impact because his body is a lot darker. That's what I mean. The impact is bigger there in the design choice. Next we have Stu. Stu's catchphrase is Moo. He's lazy and he's a nature hobbyist, so he waters flowers like no tomorrow. I like his design because he's blue, and blue is my favorite color, so yeah, I like him. I like Stu. I really love Stu, and I love the lazy villagers too, so yeah, we're gonna pass him now. Now we have T-Bone. T-Bone is cranky with the education hobby, and his catchphrase is Moocher. Design-wise, pretty interesting just because his eyes are so far up and they're very close to each other, so I don't know what the design choice was behind there, but other than that, not bad. I do like him. Now we have Vic. We have Chris Hemsworth here, everybody. He is a cranky villager with the fitness hobby. Why are there so many of them with the fitness hobby? He's unique because he's a Viking. He is actually designed after a Viking, which makes sense because his name is Vic. And his catchphrase is Cud. Don't know what that's about either. Is it Cud? Is it Could? I think it's Cud. But yeah, you can't go wrong with this design. It's very, very unique. It's all the bulls, and now I'm going to rank them from my favorite to worst to least favorite, and they are Stu, Rodeo, Angus, Vic, T-Bone, and Coach. So there you have it, the first 5 villagers in my villager ranking series thing. So that was the first 5 species, not first 5 villagers. That was the first 5 species on my list. On the next episode, we're going to be talking about the cats, the 23 cats, chickens, the cows, the cubs, and the deer. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to leave a like, and please remember to subscribe because it really helps the channel out. Now I'm going to wish you all a good day or night.